If we scroll down here on our main dashboard, you can see that we have this option to add a payment method. And when I click on that, you can see we have a few different options. First is your standard bank account. This method lets you purchase cryptocurrency here on Coinbase immediately, which locks in the price that you purchased it at. But something to consider is that you won't have access to that cryptocurrency for about 4 to 5 days. This method is good for people that are investing long-term in cryptocurrency and don't need access to those crypto funds immediately. The next option is to add a credit or a debit card. This option lets you purchase cryptocurrency here on Coinbase immediately, and you will have access to it right away, which means you can sell it or transfer it to another exchange, or even to a wallet for safekeeping, which we'll talk about later. One thing to consider here is that some credit card companies aren't supported, but all debit cards should work perfectly fine here. Next, we have the USD account. This lets you store USD funds here on Coinbase, which means you can instantly buy cryptocurrency with those funds. Also, if you were to sell cryptocurrency here on Coinbase, like your Bitcoin or Ethereum, you can either transfer those funds back to your bank account or into your Coinbase USD account, which makes it much faster to buy additional cryptocurrency. Our final method is wire transfer, and this is when you're transferring funds from your bank account here into Coinbase. This option is best when you're transferring large funds in one go. Okay, so I'll get started with credit and debit card, and then we just need to fill out our standard card information and hit submit. After we hit submit here, we're presented with a window that allows us to link or verify the card that we just submitted. What you will need to do at this stage is log into your credit card or debit card account and look for 2 deposits that Coinbase put into your account. For me, this happens pretty instantly, but depending on your bank or the type of card that you're using, this may take a few hours or a day or two. So I just had a quick look at my debit card account, and the 2 deposits that were made from Coinbase were $1.52 and $1.66. Now I can click Verify Card. Now that I've set up the debit card, next let's add a bank account. And we can do this by simply clicking the blue button that says Add Account, and then click Bank Account this time. In my case, I'll select Wells Fargo, and when I do, I'm prompted to enter in my Wells Fargo username and password for my online banking account. If you don't have an online banking account with your bank, you might want to set that up now, so you can simply just type in your username and password, and then the setup process is pretty simple here on the Coinbase end of things. Once I've logged in correctly, I can choose to verify either by receiving a phone call or a text message, where I'll be receiving a code that I can enter in on the next screen. I'll choose to verify by text, and of course this works pretty seamlessly because Wells Fargo already has my correct contact phone number on file. So I'll just take a quick peek at my phone, and I can see that text message, and I'll just type in that code here. So on this screen, I'll choose which account I want to use. I only have one Wells Fargo account, so that's all we see. But if you have additional linked accounts, they'll show up here. I'll just click Continue, and there we go. We now have a debit card and a bank account connected to our Coinbase account.